Hello everyone and welcome back to our wonderful world of Mahjong. So we are not doing terribly. I'm not saying we're doing amazingly per se, because we did not see the light of first place in a long time. But hey, you know what? Maybe today is a very special day. We're going into the gold room and hopefully we're gonna get something good going. Or maybe it's just gonna be an absolute world of misery, as it usually is. There's only one way to find out, and that is to actually get in the game and see what the game has in store for us. Master 1 star across from us. Yeah, you think you can smurf on us in the gold room? Well, we will show you that the gold room players can actually be better than you think they are. All right, so. What are we seeing right now? We're not seeing the worst hand imaginable. The Dora is the East Wind, which is horrifying. That is very horrifying. I mean, if someone pawns the East Wind, we should just probably just immediately fold, as that is the way to lose everything right now. And I don't want to lose everything right now. I would love to maybe keep, you know, my my sanity, my tiles, and my everything. Okay, the Dora is discarded twice now, so. Looks like no one's gonna have the most valuable hand imaginable. We're probably maybe gonna go 7 pairs, it seems. This hand is slowly but surely looking like it might go that way. But we'll see. Like, I don't want to completely focus on 7 pairs, as there can be many different things we can still do, as we can maybe get pure double sequence here, we can get run to the 4 of circles, and then we can use the red 5, or we can just fold because someone just called Richie. Yeah, and it's a dealer Richie, so I think we should definitely fold here and just enjoy our wonderful world of not losing terribly in East 1. I think that's good. I think not losing in East 1 is a good strategy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not an expert in Mahjong, but I think not losing in East 1 is a pretty good option that we can do. We have 2 more safe tiles in the 3 of circles that I think we are gonna be folding with. Okay, that is an interesting proposition, but I think we're way too far away from Templar to consider anything right now. I think we should play it safe, let someone else deal themselves into oblivion, and keep on fighting. Even though we are drawing some good tiles, I'm not gonna lie, we are drawing some good ass tiles. But the rest of this hand is looking pretty awkward, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna be. Okay, 8 of characters is really nice. Thank you so much. Okay, West Wind I'm definitely willing to throw, and maybe we're gonna throw the 8 of characters. I just don't feel we should push this hand. I just don't feel that it is an option. I mean, it is an option to push this hand, but I don't think we should. I really don't think we should. Okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna wait before I talk about something before this is over, because this is very kind of exciting right now. We'll see. I somehow get into Senpai and I can call Richie. That is actually hilarious. I mean, Richie red 5 is like really tempting. You know what? We just ball. All right, we just ball. I'm not gonna call Richie, but I am willing to wait a little bit. Maybe someone's gonna throw a 6 of bamboo, because 6 of bamboo looks exceedingly safe. It's already guaranteed safe for a crosser. Okay, and we actually look at, oh my god, thank you so much. We actually would have dealt in probably with the 8 of characters, even though it was to the smallest hand of all time, so it wouldn't like change a lot. But I mean, now I'm very happy we did not actually discard the 8 of characters, because I was definitely planning to. I don't know if they were in Senpai when I was considering the move of discarding it, but hey, at least we did not deal in, and the round keeps going. All right, thank you so much for skipping my turn. I didn't need to play, actually. I thought I could play, but it turns out my playing is vastly overrated. Don't know exactly what we're waiting on. Someone's thinking about something about this 9 of characters. I don't know what. Or maybe someone just disconnected. That's probably more likely, considering it's a 9 of characters. I don't think anybody would be really considering like pawning it or cheating it on turn 1, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It looks like no one disconnected. I don't know what that was. But maybe it was not in my cards. You know, maybe it's just a mystery. Alright, so what is going on in my life? It's not very exciting times currently, like it's sort of moving along, nothing too interesting is going on. I would like I sort of re-evaluated my sort of priorities is the main thing that happened lately. What do I mean by that? While we were drawing into the Southland, which we are extremely happy with. What do I mean by that? The thing that I do mean by that is the fact that recently I've just been not feeling like streaming too much, which is weird for me because I've been streaming for over, what was it, 2 years? Was it 1 year or 2 years? I don't even remember anymore. But I've been like streaming fairly regularly for a long time. But lately, I just feel that I want to take some time for myself, just do my stuff, and I don't want to force myself into doing something that I don't fully feel that I want to do. And that's really hard for me to do. I know it's weird to say that, but it actually is like extremely difficult for me. To like push myself to not do something that I feel obligated to do. Why do I feel obligated to stream? That's a fantastic question, okay? If I knew the answer to that question, I would not be nearly as confused as I am right now, because I genuinely don't know why it happens. I'm just, for some reason, are you kidding? That is miraculous. That is truly miraculous. I mean, again, it's not like the hugest hand of all time, but I don't think that was the wrong. I think that was the perfectly right move to do there. I really don't believe that Maka wanted me to do anything else there. Somehow we're last, but we're in the dealer seats, which is pretty good. Even though this hand is okay, I'm gonna keep the East Witch just because if we draw into another one, we're super happy about it. But I feel this is a reachy kind of a hand. For now, could pivot to something else, but I feel that this hand should be calling Ricci, hopefully, if you're drawing some good tiles. Okay, someone is gonna pull that. That's horrible. That is the Dora, which is freaking incredible. Should I just discard Eastwind? Okay, I'm willing to discard Eastwind. We're going close with this hand. I feel we should go close with this hand. Because it's looking pretty good. I can draw into many good shapes into around many other tiles, not that one in particular, but many good shapes I can draw into. I can draw into the 4 of bamboo, 2 of bamboo, 3 of circles will be a little bit awkward because we kind of not have okay, there it is, and there's. I feel we should solidify the 4 of circles as our pair, and now we're just chilling. 1 tile away from Tenpai. 7 of characters, definitely the absolute dream draw. One of them gets taken away by Lefty. That sucks, but nothing we can really do about that. If we're waiting on the 7 of characters, single tile waiting, I'm still gonna call Ricci. I think it's perfectly reasonable thing to do in our position. That is not really a tile that I want. So yeah, I'm kind of re-evaluating and sort of taking more time to myself, even though it's really difficult for me. For some reason, it's really difficult for me to just not stream, and because for some reason, I just feel this weird sense of duty that I just kind of have to stream for people. Why? I have no clue. I'm gonna discard it too before he gets me into trouble, because I can like call Ricci with like the 9 of bamboo, and that would be awesome because that's a pretty safe tile. It's not really a safe tile. I mean, it's right next to the Dora, but like I think I have to push for this a little bit at least. But I really want to sort of reevaluate it, and I really don't think that I should push myself into doing something that I don't fully feel that I wanna do. And for some reason, my poor little brain just cannot comprehend that. It's like, oh yeah, but streaming is what you just do. Okay, well, someone's just gonna sumo and just steal away my dealer seat. That's fine. Of course that's fine. I'm fine being in last and my dealer seat swimming away from me. I love that. You know why I love that? It's very early and no one has like a gigantic lead. Like every hand that has been won so far has been tiny, so it's not the worst so far, but if we keep losing, then it's gonna start looking pretty grim. Speaking of things looking pretty grim, this goddamn hand, especially this draw of the West Wind, but we'll see. Well, the 9 of bamboo actually. I mean, the West Wind is terrible too, but okay, well, I mean, that's our seed win at least, but like 2 of them are already discarded. I mean, this 9 of bamboo is terrible as well, so I don't really feel bad about discarding it, because if we draw into the last Eastwind or well, not the last one, but one of the last ones, okay, now they're going away. Now they're definitely going away with this. So it's been only a few days since I started doing that, but it's difficult for me, even though I know it's definitely for the best. Like, it's absolutely for the best to do that. My poor little brain just cannot comprehend that, and it keeps feeling this weird sense that you should be doing it for the people. But I'm like, why though? Why should I be doing for the people? I mean, that's just a good style. I mean, I can use it as my pair and discard the one of circles. Is that even good? Of course, the ideal thing for tile acceptance is discarding the Dora. I don't want to discard the Dora. I'm gonna keep the Dora. Maybe I should have kept it and just discard the one of circles. But if I draw into another one of circles, that's also like good. Is it? No, it's not, because it's just a triple and another pair. But I can still accept the I will still be able to accept the two of circles. I don't know. Either way, we're kind of moving swiftly along, although I would love to draw into something around. Okay, we do draw the two of circles. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna be left without a pair. If I'm single tile waiting for a pair of the Dora, so freaking bad. So freaking bad. I would gladly single tile wait on the Dora for Ricci 2 Dora. I am perfectly okay with that. All right, now I really want a Ricci. Now the Ricci looks freaking divine, considering there's 2 chances at Oradora. So that's the one thing. I'm trying to take more time for myself and for my friends, which I always had a really tough time keeping friends. That's been one of the things that's been extremely difficult for me my entire life, is first of all making friends in the first place. But even if I did make some friends, then keeping those friends was also extremely difficult, because I just can't keep up. My poor little brain is gonna fold, first of all, although we just draw into a great tile. They called Ricci on the new Dora, which is terrifying. That means they're probably just like willing to play with the devil. And I don't know if I like that. I really don't know if I like that. I mean, at least we have two safe tiles, 2 perfectly safe tiles. Okay, well now it's getting omega awkward. Okay, now it's just super awkward. Oh boy, because now we're probably gonna have to discard the Dora to call it Ricci. Okay, the Dora is safe. Okay, I'm getting rid of it before it gets rid of me then. If the Dora is safe now, I'm just gonna get rid of it now. I mean, I see a crap ton of value around the table, so I don't know realistically how much value can someone have in their hand right now. So maybe we can call a Chasing Ricci. I mean, there's only 15 tiles left, so it's not really looking great or anything. Yeah, I mean, I'm still 1 tile from... If I get into Senpai, that would also be okay. If I just get into Senpai for the exhaustive draw, that would be nice. It looks like it's not gonna be in our cards right now. I did not want to throw that. Yeah, I did not want to throw it, and it's a big hand. That is a big hand. Single tile wait for the pair. Yeah, that's evil. That is disgusting. It's a 3-Han Mangan. Oh my god, you don't see that very often. That's a pretty rare situation. But at least it pushes us away from 4th, which is nice. And we survive. And now we can finally maybe do something good. With this hand, probably not. That's an interesting draw. That's at least a little bit okay, because it gives us a shape here, but it's not looking the greatest right now. Hey, we're just gonna keep it on the draws, and the draws are looking pretty good. The draws are looking pretty good. Just keep it going. Draw me into the 8 of circles, followed by the 6 of bamboo. Okay, that's also okay. That's also not too bad, because that maybe will allow me to hopefully discard one of the other terrible shapes we currently have. So. That's okay. That's real. Okay, there we go. All right, finally some good freaking draws. Finally some good freaking tiles. 3 of characters. That will be great if I could pick. That's not the worst tile. I mean, it's not great, but it could be worse. It could always be worse. We can still draw into another 9 of circles. We can draw into a 5 of character. That will be circles. That will be great if I kept the 7. But of course. You never know. You never know what's gonna happen. Just like in life, that's an amazing tile. Okay, now I really think that the 9 of circles is gonna become my pair, and this is the way we're gonna play it. Dora is the Northwind. One of them discarded, no one pawned it, so I don't feel too much in danger from it. Especially considering that I do have 2 of the red 5s. And then the right is the north end. So again, I don't really feel that anybody can really have like an insane, gigantic hand right now. They could hit like 3 Oradora, don't get me wrong. That is definitely a possibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't need this 2-1. This 2-1 sucks, so let's just get rid of this 2-1. Because we don't need it. We have much better shapes than this 2-1. No, I'm not gonna pawn. That would ruin my hand if I pawn that. And yeah, I'm finally... Oh god, that's a really bad move, especially considering that I have like absolutely no good safe tiles right now. That's a banger, okay? I mean, the 4 is at least half Suji, so hopefully it's not gonna kill me. Okay, it worked. That's good. That's good. Do I... Oh my god. Well, now I just really wanna try. Okay, good, it passes. Now I'm 1 tile away from 10-5. Am I willing to chase here? I think I am. I genuinely believe that chasing here is not the worst idea. Ricci, Pinfu, red 5. I mean, that's fine. That is a great hand, I think, to chase with. If we draw into something that's not the 4 of characters, that is. I mean, 2 bamboo is not like exactly the safe either, but... Oh my god, well now it's freaky. Now it's omega freaky. Now I think, oh my god. I mean, why not, right? Let's freaking go. Here we go. This is the round to decide it all. Of course, I'm the one that's gonna of course, every fucking... How does this happen every time? Can you like explain to me? I mean, of course, it's a tiny hand because like I had all the value. But like the 3 people call Ricci, and who's gonna be the one who's gonna draw the bad tile? It's gonna be me. Of course, it's gonna be me. It's always gonna be me. It's never someone else. All right, what the hell is this? This is truly a hand of nightmares. Can everybody please throw a north wind? Okay, I would love to redraw this hand. This hand is absolute garbage. I mean, sure, we have a red 5, but it's just the red 5. We have nothing else around it. Absolutely nothing else around it. We have like nothing else around it. Oh, you're gonna disconnect? Oh, you're gonna disconnect now? Oh, you're too tired of being in your wonderful second place, so you're gonna disconnect. Of course. That's a great tile. At least that's a great tile. We're gonna need a lot more of those if we're willing to like fight back a little bit, you know? And I would love to fight back a little bit, but I would need some good draws, and these ones are not itchy. That ain't itchy, but that also kind of ain't it, but maybe it's gonna work. Maybe if we're drawing to the 4 of bamboo, I can use the 6 as my pair. Okay, of course that's a lovely tile. That's a fantastic tile. What do I want to throw? I genuinely don't know. I really do not know what to throw here. I think I can throw the 8, just because I can, like, if I draw into the 4 of bamboo, I can use the 6 as my pair, and if I draw into the 7 of bamboo, I can still use the 6 as my pair here. Yeah, like that. Like, maybe I should throw the 5 of character. I believe in the 5. I believe we're gonna draw into something around the 5 of characters, okay? I believe in myself. Maybe I shouldn't. Like, after what's been happening to me constantly around this table, maybe I should never believe in myself ever again. But I'm stubborn. Of course, I'm immediately gonna draw into another 2. It's fine. No, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. I'm still waiting to draw into the full 6 of characters. Maybe even the 7 of characters would be, like, not too bad. That is interesting. That is very interesting. I feel I don't want to, but I think for like tile efficiency, I have to throw the 5. Like, it's terrible, but I think for pure tile efficiency, I think I have to discard it. Even though it sucks, like, because otherwise, that's the only tile that has like nothing connected around it. Okay, I mean, I can just replace this 5 with this 5. It's a much better 5. I love that 5. And I can actually use it for a change. Still would love the 7 of circles. That is definitely like the best draw I can possibly do right now. And the 9 is not really what I'm looking for, like, at all. What am I even looking for? Like 4 of bamboo, even 2 of bamboo would be okay, just because I can have a double-sided weight here and a double-sided weight here in theory. I'm not gonna have a pair if I do that, of course, but I think it's fine, you know? Why is it fine? I have no idea. I think it's terrible either way. You know, stuff that's also terrible? Yeah, that is the stuff that is like utterly terrible. Okay, then is the 9 of circles gonna kill me or not? I see like I see like almost all the 8s, so I was willing to do that. Now, the issue here is that most tells that get me into Senpai are also like exceedingly... Okay, Seeking Stars are exceedingly dangerous, yeah, that, and I think for that reason I have to fold. Like, I don't think I can realistically throw the 3 of characters. Like, that is a tile that's probably just gonna destroy me. Alright, so you threw away a safe tile, 3, okay, 6 of... Oh my god, well, okay, 4 of bamboo is safe, alright, beautiful, beautiful, alright. That's a guaranteed safe tile, thank you so much. 6 of circles, maybe, it doesn't even matter because they're gonna sumo anyway. Alright, lovely. They were single tile waiting on the 7, of course they're gonna draw it. they're gonna draw it. Yes, if I was single tile waiting, I would probably just deal in, but no, just, yeah, you can draw it. It's okay. It's perfectly okay. I didn't win a single hand this entire game, and I don't think I had a chance to win a single hand this entire game. Like, you know what, that's the most screwed up thing. Like, I genuinely don't believe that even if I played perfectly, that I would ever win a hand in this game. Which is tragic. That's truly tragic. But I can't really do anything about it. Maybe this is the one. Maybe this is the one. Alright, probably not, considering I just threw away another perfectly fine tile. That would get me a pair again. Count how many times it happened this game. That's a beautiful draw, at least. That's a great draw. Nice 2. I mean, this 2 is kind of useless here now. I think I can realistically get rid of it. Okay, at least the Dodora is the south wind, and they're getting thrown away, so no one is gonna have a big hand. At least not from the from the Dora. They can still have a big hand from many other sources, but at least the Dora is a little bit unusable in this position. I think I should throw away the 3 because that is the most useless tile. I mean, this 2-4 is not really that useful either, but it's fine. It's fine. Next tile will probably be the 2 of well, or the 9 of circles, or the 2 of circles, because you can still get a 3. I can still get many things. Although I think what I really should throw is these 9s of characters, because I have a pair here. Okay, well now I can maybe use this pair for like a 7 of bamboo, and I can still use it. Okay, and maybe it's fine. Maybe it's actually fine. We did not throw it away yet. I think this can possibly work, maybe. At least the 9 of characters is a really safe tile if someone does start going like Omega Insane Ricci mode, so we can very insane nicely fold. I know I'm folding like a lot, but like I really don't think that I'm running into positions where I can like realistically call Ricci and chase. And again, like, look at these draws. Like, what was I supposed to do with these draws? I don't know. Genuinely, I don't know. All right. I mean, interesting, but like, what am I gonna do with that? I don't think I even need that. I mean, I can maybe discard one of the 9s, and then maybe I can go Tanya with this hand. That's a possibility. That's a definite possibility. Okay, of course I'm gonna just... I think at this point, I think it's getting very scary, and maybe we should consider like legitimately folding, because I fear someone's gonna freaking kill me. Don't know who is it gonna be, but I feel that someone's gonna kill us very soon. Okay, they paused a long time on that discard. We would have had 7 pairs like 70,000 times in this hand, by the way. But of course, it's only when you go for 7 pairs. That is the only possible time where you're never gonna get a single tile you need for the 7 pairs. That is somehow the way this game works. I don't know how, it just is. Please someone discard a 5 of characters so I can so I can just you know, like cheat and beat a Senpai for the end of the game. That would be a banger of a time. I would love that. I would love that so much. But of course, no one's gonna do that because it's a 5. Like, why? How? Oh, look at it. It's not even a fold. Like, it looks like I'm folding. I'm not even folding. I'm genuinely not even folding. which is hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. Watch me. Oh my god, you actually did discard it. No freaking way. Watch me deal it. Okay, we're good. No way. If someone deals in now, it's like pure cinema. Okay, no one deals in. That's fine. Now you're waiting on very similar tiles to me. Oh my god, we're gaining points in this game? No way. I didn't know that was possible. We're still in South 2, by the way. I would love to move out of South 2. Okay, maybe we can move out of South 2 with this, and this is a great hand. I mean, it's not a great hand in terms of value or anything, but it's a great hand in terms of speed. This hand can win really quickly, and we can very quickly... Okay, that's a weird pawn. They must have either like another Yakuhai, or they're going for some sort of a half flush, not full flush, some sort of a half flush. We'll see. We'll see what they're going for. What are we going for? That's a great question. I mean, of course, ideally we draw into another green dragon. That would be insane. That is the one singular tile that I'm truly desiring right now. Another green dragon. Okay, I guess they're just going for like a Yakuman. I guess they're just going for like all honors, like 4 little wins Yakuman. Okay, that's fine. And yeah, like go ahead. Go ahead. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you do that? Okay, let me just discard, I don't know, I guess this. Because I can still accept the 5 of circles. I mean, this hand is not looking like terrible. It doesn't have a pair in it. If the worst comes, we can still use the green dragon as my pair. I don't want to use the green dragon as my pair. I can safely say I do not want to do that. I have no idea what the hell this guy is doing. I don't know what this is, and I'm terrified. Because I don't know what the hell this is. Like, it's probably not a flush. Okay, should we just pawn here? You know what? I don't think we should. It's weird, but I think this hand is actually more valuable closed. Because I feel that it can very easily, like, call Ricci. What is... Do you have a half flush in the character suit? This is the weird... Do you have a half flush in the character suit and you just threw away, like, 3 character tiles? I have no idea what this is. I'm flabbergasted. I mean, if this is just a Southwind, sure. Be my guest. If it's a Southwind only hand, be my goddamn guest, I guess. I mean, if you're gonna run me for a one-hand, I mean, unless you have like 3 Dora, which you could. I'm not gonna say you can't have 3 Dora. I just don't believe in you. I just don't believe that you have 3 Dora. Okay, that's a safe tile at least. They are definitely in Senpai though. But they aren't, either they just have like all the Dora imaginable, or they have a one, or maybe they somehow miraculously were able to get into a half flush in the character suit after discarding like 50,000 character tiles. Many things can happen. And I think the most likely scenario that this is a hand or like a 2-han. Maybe they have like 3 Dora. But like, I'm last. Like, what do you want from? I mean, I'm not. I'm almost last. Maybe I should. I mean, I still have the green dragons as like my perfectly fine like foldable tiles, which is good. Just fine. I would love to call Ricci though. Genuinely, I'm totally gonna slam the Ricci button if I get the chance. Which, of course, I might not get the chance. Okay, but that's good. That's just good. Because I can now use the 6s as my pair, and we're moving into Tanya's, so maybe, and then Pinfu territory. So all of a sudden from Ricci only, it's Ricci, Pinfu, Tanyo, and that's way better. That's a way better hand. If, of course, we actually draw a single good tile to save our life. That is like one requirement, okay? You like Crosshair calls Ricci, which is the worst day of my life, considering that if they get a big hand, they're just gonna overtake me, and that feels terrible. And this tile feels terrible, by the way. 5 of Bamboo is definitely not the best style you want to see, even though it is a half Suji. But maybe they just like set up a Suji. I don't know, they could set up the nasty Suji drop. Okay, at least that's a safe tile against them. It's not a safe tile against everybody. Could just deal me. It's a 2-han hand. Yeah, like I don't really care about that. It's just a 2-han hand. Sure. And now we're in the dealer seat, which means that now The time has come. The time has actually come. Come on. Show me the big hand. Alright, I mean, this is not bad. This is definitely not bad whatsoever. We're starting off pretty strong. I'm gonna say that. Hopefully, we're gonna get some good freaking tiles. At least, oh my god, no. I don't want anybody else to get a fast hand. Only me. Only me wants to get a fast hand. Could just cheat there, but like, I think, okay, now this hand is getting really good. I feel the 3 of circles is probably gonna be my pair. Just because the rest of these tiles are so much more usable than this, so... That's what we're playing on. We're counting on the 3 of circles being my pair, and we're just gonna hopefully pawn the white dragon. That is step 1 of this equation. And after we do that, we're golden. We're freaking golden. Or okay, or nothing, because we are just gonna do that. Okay, that's freaking incredible. All right, now allow me to cheat either the 7 of bamboo or the 5 of bamboo. Yeah, or just any of those tiles would be so nice. 7 of bamboo would be the best one because that tile is very close to the door, so I feel it's gonna be a little bit harder to come by than something like a 3 of bamboo. Okay, that's fine. We are in Senpai, no freaking way. We're in Senpai for a pretty good hand. This is not a bad hand whatsoever. And it is an early Senpai, which is the most important thing. The Senpai it comes very early on, which you love to see. You love to see that. Because if other people want to chase me, maybe they will have to discard the 7 of bamboo, and that's when we freaking strike. Or maybe we're never gonna get the tile we need and deal in. That's how it's usually been going for me, so I would not be surprised if it happened again. Alright, now 9 of bamboo comes out, maybe the 7 of bamboo. I mean, the 7 of bamboo is very close to the door, so ideally we just draw it ourselves. That is the easiest way to assure victory, because I don't know if someone's gonna discard it necessarily.
No.
Unbelievable. Actually, just unbelievable. I'm last now. What did I do? I didn't, I think I'm innocent. Now we're in all last, and I'm last. Great. What a fantastic turn of events this has truly been. And I don't feel that I've done anything too bad. Like, I genuinely don't think I've done anything too wrong. Is that maybe I did? Maybe I've sinned? I do not know. But it does not feel like I've done anything wrong in particular in this freaking session. Or not anything like terribly wrong, at least. Maybe that one Ricci call when it was like 2 people already called Ricci. Maybe that was a wrong call, sure. But the other people were equally as likely to deal into me. I mean, they were just equally as likely to just deal into me as I was to deal into them. But it just so happens that somehow... It's always me. I don't know how, but it just is the way it is. 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence. That's an interesting proposition, but I have to draw into something that will allow me to move it a little bit, you know, 7 of bamboo or 7 of circles. That's an interesting... Are you going for like a half flush or something? Could be. Okay, I mean, that's interesting, but like, what am I gonna do with it? It's interesting, but at the same time, kind of useless, and I'm probably gonna have to discard it, and I feel I should discard it immediately so it doesn't get into trouble later. I think that's the better move. We could still draw into another 5, but like, the odds of that happening are very low. Alright, maybe I should discard a 5 immediately, just because I feel it's a very, very dangerous style to keep around. Okay, the best case scenario is a crosser just dealing into a big hand. That is genuinely just the greatest thing that can happen to me. The most obvious half flush in the circle suit appears. Okay, luckily we don't. Oh my god, we do have to draw the discard circle tile. I mean, we can never fold now. It's just impossible to fold, especially since they are getting a pretty fast hand, it seems. Which sucks. Okay, 5 of bamboo is safe. That is great news for me, at the very least. However, I'm still waiting for any tiles to help me. Genuinely, like, any tiles to help me. I'm waiting. I'm genuinely just waiting, and they just don't come. Okay, you're just gonna give them the keys to the kingdom by discarding the 7 of circles. All right, now they're definitely in Tenpai. Now they're guaranteed in Tenpai, and that's terrible. That is genuinely the worst thing imaginable for me right now. Because if you draw into a circle tile, I can't discard it. But at the same time, like, I can't fold either. So, like, what do you want from me, game? Genuinely, just what the hell do you want from me? I can, like, a 4 of circles has still not come out, so that's fine. 7 is gone. That's not good, I would say. I mean, I would say a lot of things are not good about this hand, for sure. I don't need these 9s. I can keep the 2s for a pair for Tanyo. But again, like, even if I get into Tanyo, red 5 is not enough. I have to call Ricci with this hand. It's a 2-hand hand, but I don't think it's enough. Mixed triple sequence to add to that? Maybe, but there's only a chance for that. It's just a chance, but then again, like, you have to take that chance, I think. It's way too late. Like, I have to be faster than this. I have to be faster than this, and so I have to go for it this way. Because it just has to be fast. What are you thinking about? I'm wondering. Okay, well, you're gonna be single pair waiting? Are you waiting single pair waiting on the Dora? I mean, if you're a single pair waiting on the Dora, it's the most obvious thing you've ever seen. That's so bad. That's genuinely terrible. Because, like, okay, if they deal in, they have 1 tile. If they deal in, it's enough. If they deal in, I think it's absolutely enough. They have 1 tile in their hand, so they can't play defense at all. And, like, if they're not waiting on the Dora, I would be extremely surprised. I think they have to be waiting on the Dora. Like, I don't think there's any other option for it. Okay, ideally, someone calls Ricci, and then I run someone. That is also a possibility that can happen, and that can allow us to win. So many possibilities, but I think if it's just a 2-hand hand, we don't win, and we just end up in last. You just deal in, please. Just draw into 1 bad tile. That's all we need. We need a crossover to draw into 1 bad tile. Of course, that only. I mean, I have to. Like, I genuinely have to, but it's terrible. It's not enough. I think I have to skip this run here because it's a 2,000 hand. That's hilarious. Wait. Yeah, that's hilarious. But I think I have to. I think I have to push for value. It's terrible. It's horrible, but I have to wait for him to deal into me. Maybe I counted wrong. Maybe it was not. But maybe it would be enough. I don't think it would. But now it's like the 4 of characters looks so safe if he draws it. But of course he's never gonna draw a single like. Oh my god. I mean, it's safe. Somehow they were not waiting on the Dora, which. It's truly remarkable for me. Well, you discarded the Dora with like 2 discards left. That is unbelievable to me. That is an unbelievable move. I would never do that. But alright, you want to play with fire. I get it. Oh my god, I'm gonna play with fire. I'm gonna deal in with like 3 tiles left. Okay, it passes. And I feel that you cheat to get into Tenpai, hopefully. Hopefully that's what happened and the game continues. Or you just deal in right now. That's also a thing. Maybe there's a chance, or maybe you're just. I mean, are you thinking about cheek it? That's all. That could be it. You're just thinking about if you want to stay in Tenpai for the end of the round. Decide not to go for it. Maybe another 4. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that is unbelievable. That is the most hilarious thing that's ever happened. Under the River actually pushed us to a 3-hand hand and allowed me to be 3rd. If that's not the most insane move I've ever done in Mahjong, in my entire Mahjong career, I don't know what it is. Okay, easy win. Not a win. I am considering this a win. I'm considering this a huge win. Like, this is unbelievable. Maka is gonna kill me. Maka's gonna kill me for doing that. But it worked. It worked, Maka, though. Like, if you just believe, it's gonna work. I'm gonna get like a B+. A, D. He played a D. How are you playing a D in the gold room? How is that even a thing? Oh my god, how A minus? Are you serious? How is this an A minus? I thought I played this game like a freaking D. Okay, you wanted me to keep the 5, right? You wanted me to discard it too. Fair. It's like not connected to anything. Okay, that's fair. You probably hated that move. I genuinely believe you completely hated me not taking the Ron there. Like if the Ron there was like if not taking the Ron was actually correct, I'm gonna be freaking amazed. Where was it, by the way? I don't even remember. Was it here? No. Okay, where did they discard the 4? Here. You probably wanted me. Oh my god, it's actually 21. Like, it's not unthinkable. It's not an unthinkable move to skip this run. It's actually not an unthinkable move. It's not a 99. Yeah, sometimes skipping run is actually... Oh my god, unbelievable. You were single tile waiting on the White Dragon, on the new Dora. I think that's a much worse move. I don't know. I would not do that. You want me to discard the 6 because it's a little bit safer? Okay, fine. That is unreal. Like, this has truly been the most miraculous thing I've ever seen. I needed one more Han or them to deal it. And what do we get? What do we freaking get? We get... Oh my god, they just drew it. They drew it with the last tile. That is unbelievable. And they don't even have to feel bad because they're still second. They dealt it and they're still second. So they don't even have to feel bad. They just allowed me to graze the glory of not being last. Unbelievable game. This has truly been an unbelievable game. Thank you so much for watching it. I will see you all on the next one. Have a great rest of the day and bye-bye, everyone.